Hi everyone, Jane here at Attrell Toyota here in Brampton, and right now you're looking at the 4x4 4Runner SR5 with a standard package in Alpine White. So I'm going to give you a quick little walk around and show you some of its exterior features. On the front here we have a beautiful grille as well as your chrome Toyota emblem. We have integrated fog lights as well as projector style halogen headlights. On the sides we have 17-inch aluminum alloy wheels. We have colored key door handles. You have your SR5 badge on the side there. Fuel cap will also be on the driver's side of this vehicle. On the rear here we have our lift gate. Of course it has its chrome badges as well as a 4 and 7 pin connector for a trailer. On the side here we do have beautiful black running boards as well as silver painted roof rails. And lastly we have signals as well as puddle lamps incorporated into those side view mirrors. So there you have it everyone, the 2016 4x4 4Runner SR5 with a standard package in Alpine White. So this gorgeous 4Runner does come with keyless entry, so simply click unlock on your key fob and it's going to allow you right into the vehicle. On the driver's side door here you have your controls for your power windows as well as your power locks. Just at the bottom you have a couple bottle storage spots as well as some regular storage. Before I bring you inside, I just want to point out that it is an 8-way power driver seat with lumbar support, as well as the passenger seat is a 4-way power passenger seat. I think this is a great safety feature that they've added to new vehicles, and why I say safety feature is because if you do want to adjust your seat when you're already on the road, this is a lot safer of a way to do so. So I'm very glad that they've incorporated something as smart as this in the 2016s. Let's bring you inside here. On this side, we have controls to adjust your side view mirrors. So you click left, use your arrows, click it over to right, use your arrows again, and then back to the center when everything is set to your preference. We do have controls to dim the lights on your dash. We have rain sensing variable intermittent windshield wipers, and this button here will activate all of your power outlets, so make sure that is on if you do want to charge those devices. Lastly, down here is where you can pop your hood. Bring you to the steering wheel here. We have tons of controls, mostly for audio visual. So you do have all of your arrows as well as your select, your back, and your mode. The bottom here is where you can find your volume control. On the right hand side you have your pickup and your hang up for Bluetooth as well as your voice recognition button. Your display button is all for your multi-information display, which you can see in the center of your dash there. When I click through it you can just see a whole bunch of different settings. Definitely something to go through if you are interested in the 4Runner. Before I bring you to the center, I just want to talk about how everything's kind of laid out in this vehicle. As you can see already, everything's kind of big, easy to use, simple to find, and I absolutely love that. Not only because these vehicles are so much fun to drive, so you don't want to be distracted with all the fine tuning, but also it keeps your eyes on the road, and I think that that is an absolute great thing that they've done to these vehicles, as it is a safer way. So let's bring you into the center here. We have a 6.1-inch touchscreen display. It does come integrated with AM, FM, XM, Bluetooth, a CD player, or reverse camera, as well as the navigation system itself. So to use the nav, just click that there and it will open up completely for you. Didn't sense my finger there. There you are. Everything is up to date and the voice recognition works absolute wonders. So again, a great safety feature they've included to try and keep your hands on the wheel as much as possible. I'll quickly throw it into reverse for you as well. Just to show you how clear that picture is, you can see the dealership behind us there. Also a great safety tool. Just underneath this wonderful display, we have all of our air control. You have your fan control, temperature, your heated windshield as well as rear view glass. And you have your inner or exterior air control here. And of course, all your different settings, whether you want it on your feet or blowing at your chest or on your front windshield, whatever you choose. Just down here we have our USB input, our auxiliary input, as well as our power outlet, as well as a couple little spots for storage, which is never a bad thing. Right here is where you can change your drivetrain, so you can make it 4 low, 4 high, or high 2, sorry. We have cup holders here, a little more storage. It is an automatic transmission in this vehicle. However, you can flip it over to Tiptronic if you would prefer to do gear changes yourself. Definitely a great thing that they have in vehicles, especially when you are towing things around. It's always nice to be able to control those gear changes. More storage down the center as well as a second cup holder. Right here we have our heated seat control for your driver and your passenger. And this right here, this is lovely. What they've included, I'm going to turn my camera around here to the rear, and I hope you can see this. I'm going to push that button. That rear glass does slide all the way down, so I think that's absolutely fantastic. Everybody likes a little bit of airflow, especially when you are going on longer car rides. Now, before I do bring you to the back seat, I also want to point out that we do have an automatic moonroof, or power moonroof, I should say, in this vehicle. We have dual overhead illuminated vanity mirrors. We have an auto dimming rear view mirror. Up here is where you can find all your traction settings. See if I can brighten that up a little bit. We have traction control, automatic traction, downhill assist control. You have garage door openers 1, 2, and 3, your light control, and your moonroof control here. So definitely tons of good stuff in this front seat, but let's bring you to the back. So the rear seating of the 4Runner, before I forget to mention, we do have Softex leather throughout the entire vehicle. So it does look like leather, it feels like leather, but it's actually not made from animals. So I think that's definitely a positive for sure. But let's bring you inside here. We have a center seat that does fold down. It has a nice cover on the top of it, but pushing this button here gives you access to 2 cup holders as well as an armrest. All of our seats can slide forward and backward. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And that is because we have another row behind us, which I'll talk about in just one moment. Just want to point out that we do have, of course, our own controls to open and close our own windows. We have seat back pockets in both the driver as well as the passenger side seat. We have our own vents back here with, of course, your own vent control. And just underneath that, we have 220 watt outlets. So definitely feel free to charge all the devices. I love that you don't have to run cords to the front of the vehicle. You can keep everything nicely tucked away in the rear seats here. Now we have bottle storage in both the doors, but that is definitely not the highlight of these back seats. As I mentioned, we do have that 3rd row. So I just want to point out this little lever here. By pulling that up and sliding this forward, we have access to our 3rd row seating. So it does sit 7 in total. There's only 2 back seats here. Again, because you can slide that 2nd row forward, you do have quite a bit of space. It is Softex leather. You, of course, have your own bottle holders. And everything is adjustable. So by pulling these up, I'll do it on this seat, you can flip that down. On the side here, you can pull that up, and that will fold that seat over. If you want to put the actual seat away, just on the far side here, there's a little tab, and that seat will go away. And if you want these seats flat, they will go completely flat for you. So there you have it, the rear seating of the 4Runner. So let's talk about cargo space. To open your lift gate, all you need to do is press a button that's just underneath here. And it does have a bit of an assist, so don't worry about having to push it all the way up there. It will open for you. Now I do have one of our 3rd seats up and one of them down, so you can definitely see the difference in cargo space. If you do have 7 passengers, you will be a little bit limited. However, if you have 5, you're going to have absolutely more than enough. To put these seats away from the rear, I've already put the headrest away, which all you needed to do was pull that up and it will go down. Next, there's this here. What this does will put the actual seat away. So by pulling that up, it will automatically do it for you. And then you lift this one here, and that seat will go completely flat. So now the cargo space is absolutely unreal. You can definitely fit everything that you would need back here for camping trips or road trips, weekend getaways, anything along those lines. If you are a skier or a snowboarder, golfer, anything along those lines, I'm sure that it will fit. If not, again, you can fold those seats down as well. So again, tons of versatility in how much you want to carry around or how many passengers you want to have in the rear of this vehicle. Before I continue on to the engine, I just want to point out that they have added a 400 watt power outlet as well as a 120 watt power outlet back here. I think that's great. A lot of people that are interested in these vehicles are people that like to go camping. Now, I am one of those people, and a lot of times I have had a problem trying to blow up an air mattress. And that's because a lot of vehicles only have a power outlet that's in the middle of the dash on the front. Now, how are you supposed to blow up an air mattress if the cord isn't that long? You can't blow it up inside your vehicle. So they've thought about that. They've added all of these wonderful additions to the back here to make your life easier. So there you have it, the cargo space of the 4Runner. So this is where the real roar comes from in this vehicle. Under the hood here, we are looking at a 4-liter V6 engine with 24 valves and dual variable valve timing with intelligence. This bad boy creates so much power to the point that you're getting 5,000 pounds of towing in this vehicle, and it's fuel efficient. So keep that number, 5,000 pounds of towing, in your mind when I tell you that it's only 12.8 liters for 100 kilometers in this vehicle. So not only is it gorgeous exterior and interior, it's comfortable, it seats tons of people, has tons of cargo space, you can take it off-road, it has all the different drivetrains, and it's definitely not gonna hurt that bank account either. So there you have it, the 2016 4x4 4Runner SR5 with a standard package in Alpine White. And if you like what you're watching, go check out our YouTube channel. We have tons of videos of all the cars, trucks, and SUVs that we have here on the lot, plus some extras. So don't forget to press like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Have a good one, guys.